Hello and welcome to my third live stream now. I am Josh, I'm just another broke nerd, and once again we are here to try out a old PC I've turned into a dedicated PC and some really cheap stuff that I picked up off of Amazon and Newegg so that I can put a streaming system together. I'll get it right, I swear. I've done this before, like twice before, but either way. So I finished my day of work, I made myself a drink, decided to hop on here, play a video game, and we're gonna see what's going on. My first stream, not so great. Video was really choppy and the audio was kind of scratchy. So second one, I made some setting changes and we went through, played the game. I went back, I checked out the video stream, and it seemed like everything really did look a lot better. Hit all the goals. 1080p 60, good audio quality, good video quality, no drop frames or anything else like that. So we're back here again. This time around, kind of like last time, but this time I'm going to show you the gear that I actually have. So up on the screen there, I've got the inexpensive stuff that I picked up from Amazon and Newegg, the price that range that you can find these items for. So again, these are really cheap items. I keep saying the generic 4K 1080p capture card, 25, 40 bucks, depending on where you want to buy it, which distribution ones. So there's the picture of the one that I have. It's the one that I picked up. Like I said, the last stream seemed to work really well, and I was really happy with it. Didn't have any dropouts or anything else like that. The first time I think we had to reseat it and deactivate it, activate it again in OBS. When using just the pass-through, so I have the dedicated streaming PC is turned off, just using it as a pass-through. I have had intermittent blackouts, so if you don't want any issues, just reconnect everything back normally. But the intention of this is if you're wanting to get into game streaming, because it's really popular to do now, if you're going to be gaming anyways, there's nothing to stop you from going ahead and putting it up there, grab a mic and jump on in with a webcam and start playing your game for, well, for me, no one on the internet, but someone may come back and watch it and see what they want to do. This is intended for someone who's maybe got an old PC that they're either not using anymore or isn't really up for gaming. Maybe you're a console gamer and you had an old desktop that you used for homework and surfing the internet, maybe playing a couple, PC games back in the day. So I had one of those. It's an old AMD 6300, which, then they touted as being a 6-core processor. But as you can see, on the little task manager that I have set up there, it recognizes it as a 3-core 6-thread processor. It still holds up. It's 10 years old. I think it came out late 2012 was what I read when I looked it up real quick. But at the same time, if you have a console and you usually play on the console and you want to stream that, you could grab an old PC like this, just adjust your settings appropriately, get a cheap capture card, and you can get it right into it. Build up your audience before you have to feel like you need to pick up something really powerful to go through and do that on. So, yeah. So there's the items that I picked up. Got a list above describing what they are. There's the prices. Again, these aren't the best items around. Are there better? Yeah. Are there more expensive? Sure. Some of these are much more expensive than others. Capture cards are super expensive right now. But your webcam, since you're really just capturing yourself, unless you're wanting some kind of wide shot or you plan on using your webcam to record video content as well, as opposed to maybe your cell phone or a separate, expensive camera, these things aren't really all that expensive. You see, I put an SSD up on there. The old computer that I had came with a hard disk drive. Putting in an SSD is probably the most noticeable improvement you can make to a computer. Boot up happens so much faster. You press power and you're in Windows. It's just super quick, as opposed to turning it on, going, making a cup of coffee, coming back, still waiting for it to finish opening background applications, things like that. An SSD is probably the single most, or the single upgrade that you will actually notice improving your computer. Also, I got some LED lights and some can lights to show that I put on there. If you notice behind me, there's a blue glow coming from the bottom. I've got one set up to kind of add some contrast lighting as opposed to just using whatever light is in the room. And these are full LED controlled. I've got an app on my phone. I can go through and adjust them. I don't have to have blue. If I want to change it to a different color, I can. You can adjust dimming and everything else like that. They're only $10 a pop. That's an absolutely amazing price. If you want to diffuse it a bit, you can put like a white tissue paper or some packing paper over the top of the can light, and it acts as a diffuser. Because they're LED, they don't get hot, which is great. Like you see, I'm in a small room here. Got the door right behind me, and I'm still using it. I've got two computers running because I've got my gaming system that I'll be playing the game on, and then I have the dedicated streaming PC, which is what everything is running into. So, in addition, so that we can see how this computer works and how everything else works, we'll have gameplay through the capture card. You can see how the camera's working as it's videotaping me. You've got, I've got the task manager up as well, and the OBS kind of stats that are put down there. And you'll be able to monitor that as I'm going through and doing some gameplay. I chose Jedi Fallen Order. It's a newer title. It's very graphically, intensive. Got the lightsabers, blasters. It's a Star Wars game, so of course it's going to be beautiful. Got really great reviews. I really enjoyed the game myself. I've played it once or twice, so this isn't my first playthrough. And we'll go through and we'll see, can running a newer title, can running something that's graphically intensive, maybe you want to play a first-person shooter, you're good at that, Apex Legends, one of the Call of Duties, CSGO, whatever. You want to go through and you want to play on those. Halo Infinite is a new one that's out right now. Maybe you want to go through and do some streaming on that. You got a console and it runs fine on it, and you're, out there doing 360 headshot, no scopes, whatever the hell, and you want to stream. So you grab the old computer out of the closet that you haven't touched in forever, blow the dust off of it, slap a new hard drive into it, grab yourself a webcam, and get going. There you go. And you can really do it for, bare minimum. Just take a little bit out of each paycheck, go down, pick something else up off of Amazon, and add a piece as you go from here to there. So let's see how this one plays. We'll be able to monitor it. It looks like we're up in the high 70s to 80% on the CPU usage. That's critical because we're using the X264 decoding for this live stream. So OBS is utilizing the CPU in order to do the encoding. If you have an NVIDIA graphics card, and I believe if it's a 10 series or higher, so the GTX 10 series all the way up to the new RTX 30 series, you could use the NVENC encoder. A lot of people are big on, all-in-one streaming, gaming, PC, use the NVIDIA NVENC encoder, it doesn't really impact your games. And that may be true, but my gaming computer that I'll be playing this game on only has a 1650 Super. So if I want to not only stream in 1080p, but play in 1080p, get 60 frames per second, have it run smoothly, don't have to downsize the stream or anything, I really do have to consider using a dedicated streaming computer. Doesn't have to be a desktop. You might have a laptop that's actually pretty decent, and you can go through and use it. Again, you kind of have to compare and contrast what's available. I don't really have a whole lot of laptops available to me, but maybe I can find one and we can test it out and see how it does. But the goal is to get a 1080-60 stream. It's what people like to watch at. It's what looks really good. And gives you the most ability to do things like add windows in Windows, do full screen gaming that actually matches your resolution of gameplay, or other things. So maybe you want to include chat, or you want to include I don't know, or like I'm doing here, where you want to display various things that you're doing as you're also doing gameplay. Maybe you want to have a couple different cameras going, or you want to use, I don't know, who knows. So the whole point is, got this stuff here, I'm going to play the game, we're going to have some fun, and we can monitor how this thing actually does. And if you want, you can kind of take that and go off and do it yourself and start your own channel and have way more viewers than I have right now, because I'm sitting at 0. I'm just kind of shouting out into the void. But all right, what do you say we get in here and actually do what we're gonna do? All right, so we're there and got the gameplay here. We'll go ahead and we'll start a new game plus. Like I said, I've gone through and already beaten this game once, I think maybe twice now. We'll play it on Jedi Knight mode. Not saying I'm at all good at this game. I get by on the skin of my teeth, and I lost count of how many times it takes to beat certain bosses, especially the last one. But they did an absolutely fantastic job on this game. I was really impressed, and this was one of those games that they came out with and demonstrated that you can make a single player story driven game with some action, that's not open world, that doesn't have microtransactions, that is just a game that you can buy and sell. It doesn't even have multiplayer, so there's none of that that's added to it, and it was really kind of challenging a lot of the conceptions that is in the gaming world now. It seems like everything's got to be a massive open world, or it's got to have some kind of multiplayer support to go with it, like the head-to-head or co-op or something that goes with it. And that something usually comes with a microtransaction, or they'll put microtransactions in the game, lots of DLCs or things like that. And this game didn't have it, and it sold a great number of copies. It looked amazing, had an absolutely fantastic storyline, really good replayability. I'm going back and playing it again. It was that good, and is really holding up. So there's talks of a sequel. I'm not sure if they started working on it, but that's it. And of course, I might be a little bit biased that they've got a red-headed protagonist with a neck scar. I don't know. It's not Star Wars without the Star Wars trope. So, checking out the gameplay and the stream itself, and so far so good.
Listen,
I'm getting a
I don't
little
want to upset your rhythm, Cal, but the boss wants a word. It'll be good for us. Here he is, Chief.
An error has been detected on line 10A. All our clamps are jabbed. I need 2 workers to climb up and secure the cables.
That's not an easy maneuver.
The guild will double your pay for this shift.
Come on, Cal. What's our score? That couldn't hurt. Huh?
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Get to work.
This way.
I'm right behind you.
Sorry, Cal.
Don't worry about it.
So I am getting some choppy audio, and I think the stream's getting hit too.
Up here.
Looks like we had a CPU spike up into definitely
After
maxed
you,
out
kid.
on all cores.
Now you look at that. A separatist ship. Haven't seen a Luke or Hulk in ages.
Yeah. Ages.
Breaking her will be big money. All right, let's go.
They did a great job on the scenery. I mean, that just looks amazing. Alright. Squeeze through here.
Look out! Heads up!
What the hell?
Yeah, something tells me
Hey, you
OSHA's
okay?
not working around here.
Yeah, I'm good. Ladder's out, though.
Yeah. A little slide going on.
Yeah, no problem. I'll improvise.
Depart this barge immediately. You are not approved trash.
And trash? Just not approved trash.
Oh. Poor Cal. You're not trash, buddy. It's because you're a redhead.
Easy there.
Just passing through.
They did a fantastic job with the visual cues that point out kind of where you're supposed to go. So you can see that that grading is unique to everything else. You can see the white paint smears coming off of these ledges that you can grab onto. The ones above them. Ooh, a little jump scare there.
Reckless Cal.
See,
Good to see
more
ya.
red with
You
paint
too.
that runs out.
Get yourself
They have
killed.
the rats run
That's
across
the idea.
thing. Just do a fantastic little things like that that you don't notice. See, more rats running through the tunnel. Let you know, come crawl through here.
Sounds like scrap rats.
CPU's really
Creepy.
kind of maxed
Just
out.
passing through, guys. No need to come out and say hi this time.
Got a feeling that we may be pushing. So I see some chat there, and I'll be honest, I have no idea what that is.
Hey, Cal, I'll meet you at the clamps.
Sounds good. Be there
Oh,
soon.
buddy. Oh, see? Then they change the camera angle, let you know, drop down.
Whoa.
And then the jump scare, keep it interesting.
How'd you get here?
How'd you get here?
Seriously. Like, I had to like jump crates and stuff. I think we're supposed to go down, since there was more of them, you know, down.
Look, the ship cutter is here. There it goes. Hey, we should get moving. Yep, good looking out.
Just cutting these things up. Ah, an old Republic gunship. These things were cool. Wait, where am I supposed to go? Okay, here. Oh, maybe climb the rope? Climb the rope. Look at her right. Like I said, not the best of this game. But I do like it.
Hurry! We gotta finish before they start cutting this wing.
Yeah, I could not do this. Like, double your pay.
Cal,
Like, no,
manual
that's
override
cool.
lever below.
I'm good. See, how convenient is it that everything I need to grab on is red
Got it.
with
Your turn.
dripping white paint off of it?
Hold on.
Yeah, seriously.
All right, clamp
Some
secured.
kind of droid that can float, maybe.
You okay?
And there's shit
here.
falling off of it. Like, this is
Give
completely
me a
not
break there,
safe.
pal.
Pay better be good. I mean, I get
Done.
that this guy's a
Hang
Jedi,
on.
but that's
I
not
got
a
this.
job requirement. Like, he just happens to be
We're done.
not an alien
Get
with
on up here.
6 arms or something. What are insane? Fucking droids.
Come take a look at this. It's a Jedi
Double
fighter.
pay.
What a score! It's a real scrapper's payday. I mean,
See, the
this thing's been
cockpit's
here,
so
what,
close, too.
4 years?
5.
Take a look inside.
Whoever flew
Find a
this went down in a
lightsaber?
blaze
No?
of glory.
No.
Those Jedi. Real tragedy. Yeah, I've always said they couldn't all be traitors.
Yeah, maybe.
Guess it's just our lucky day. Empire's gonna get a lot of good material out of it. Yeah, here we are, scrapping these ships from the war just so they can turn around and make new ones. What a racket, huh? All of us risking our necks for the bosses. And the pay was better back during the Republic, too.
Hey, you really should watch what you say.
Well, listen to me. Find us free like this, could be your ticket off this soggy rock.
What makes you think I want out of here?
Come on, Cal, you're a young guy. You don't end up like me. Eventually, you gotta move on and live your life. Find your destiny.
Whatever you say. Hey, we should get back down.
You're not listening to me. What was that?
See, there's a giant alien tentacle thing down there. This is not a safe place to work at all. And if it weren't for those cables, I'd be dead.
Bro, you okay?
Cal! I can't climb up!
Bro, just hang on.
That's it, mate!
No, don't let go.
I can't hold on!
Bro,
Yeah, because everything's
No!
soaking wet. Ow!
You
How
okay,
is that
bro?
not killing?
I'm all right. Just pinned down.
pilot's gone.
But I
Get
don't
us
know
out
how to
of
fly
here.
this
Just hang
thing.
on.
Watch out, Cal!
Look out. This thing is barely flying. Hold on. Prof, You all right?
Yeah.
Wait, now it's on his legs? That thing totally broke his
We
stomach.
gotta move. Come on.
This guy's got internal bleeding or broken legs or something.
What was that back there? Was that you? Well, that was the Force, wasn't it?
Just forget what you saw, okay? Please
No,
trust
but
me.
I've seen the stories. I've heard it. There's
Prof,
bounties out on people
I
like
know. I know.
So I'm getting a little screen tearing.
you. Yeah, we're ready. We need to be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to turn VSync on. Let me see. Let's go ahead and let's try adding VSync. See if that helps with the screen tearing. I do have the settings kind of high. I like a good-looking game.
You holding up okay?
Good. Yeah. You?
Yeah. Kel, I've been working with you some time now. I've never seen you do anything like that before.
Well, maybe because it would give me a kill.
We've been through some hell together. So,
Gotta dig the scar on the
I
neck.
know the risk that you took for me. I don't know how to repay you.
And the red
Don't
hair.
mention it.
That's my red hair.
I mean it.
Oh, you don't have to worry about me.
Yeah, dude, shut up. We're on a public train. Like,
This
just
place
didn't talk about this somewhere else.
is safe. Maybe you should, disappear.
Just gotta head back to my place, grab my bag. Tappers owes me a favor.
I heard he was up on Mount Shidoa.
Yeah. You won't be seeing me for a while, Prof.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay, Kel.
Little nap. It's, been a while since I used the Force. I'm sure I'm a little exhausted. Distress. Hey, where did my buddy go? Just walks off.
Prof? Prof, wait up.
Wait. Got people disappearing now. Hold on. There's a little smoke.
Where are you going?
Hey, what's wrong? Dope. Hey, what's up, little astromech droid? What's going on up here? Oh yeah, Cal's not hallucinating or anything. No, let's keep going forward. So sounds like a good idea.
Apprentice, mark well and listen.
Master.
Trust only in the Force.
Train has stopped.
Yeah. Something's going on.
Everybody up. Identification ready. Move out and line up.
Probably just another contraband inspection.
Because stormtroopers do contraband inspection. suits. Sure, it's totally worth periodically checking, looking around.
Is this all of
Still
them?
don't know who the
Yes,
chat
second
is, but
sister.
okay.
We seek a dangerous fugitive.
I swore there were
This
more
is
people
no
on the
common
train.
anarchist, but a devotee of the treasonous Jedi Order. Failure to turn over this traitor will result in a charge of sedition. Turn yourself in, or everyone present shall face summary execution.
Yeah,
I think
still think there were a
it's
lot
time
of people
someone
on the
came
train.
forward.
What are you gonna do, Prof? Gonna
I,
nod? Drop the dime?
I've been working on this heap a long time.
Yeah, guy? You
Way
like
before
I'm
the war.
Jedi?
We
Watch
refit
me use the
and
Force.
rebuilt
Oh.
ships. Best in the galaxy. Then came the Empire. And engineers became scrappers. The workers, they just started getting worked.
Prof.
We all know the truth. We're just too afraid to say
Definitely
it.
been times I felt like that at work.
To the Empire, we're all just expendable.
Yes, you are.
No!
You're a little late with that lightsaber.
Look at this, a lightsaber.
I found the Jedi!
Checking out the disturbance.
Disturbance. Dude, I fell through the
Hold it.
roof.
Don't move. How'd you get here?
Easy
Fell
now.
through the
Got a
roof.
stowaway.
Hey, you don't need to call this in.
Found you.
Later, buddy. You and your friend. Sorry, guys. Well, what do you say we go this way? Onwards and forwards and...
You hear that over the comm? The Jedi? Stay sharp. It's the traitor. Blast them. Am I all that's
Yeah.
left?
Take that, my guys.
Contact confirmed. Shoot to kill. Come on.
Later.
Got him. Right down. I've sealed the cargo door.
What's that gonna do for you? Nope. I guess there is no other door.
One way out.
See? And again, I can climb this. Why? Because it's different. And completely
Gotta keep
convenient.
moving.
Like, what would the purpose be of adding this against this stuff? I love it for the gameplay aspect, but it makes no sense in real life. Like, this cargo car all of a sudden has these things that hang on the side of it. And can support, human beings. It's weird. It's weird.
I chose to rest
Ooh, I can
instead.
walk.
That's how I prepare.
Get him!
Uh-oh.
Not liking this.
Let's go, go.
Someone? Anyone? Help!
Slow-mo kill. Like that. Alright. Whoa. Hey, dude, seriously. Alright, we'll do this in hold.
You're just stalling.
I have to do it exactly like they said. Now I can do it the full way.
Attack diverted.
Come on, don't let him get you.
I can slow an enemy. Yep. Slow an enemy. This.
believe this is it!
I can run now, yay!
If it comes this way, I'm ready for it.
You look very ready for it. Did you look very ready for it? Very ready. So go up. I hope that's not too loud for anybody. Kind of sounds a little loud in my headphones. What do you say we go ahead and turn that down a little bit? Ooh, that's probably way too much. That'll probably be a little bit better. What do you say? All right.
On him, now! Contact on target. Someone else get up here! I botched that. We'll get you for that.
So a lot of the troops in here have a unique way to defeat them. There's like an easy way, and then there's a I gotta put some effort into it. Oh, little crack. And
Get
we're
to the
loading.
front. Stop the train.
Load screen. Load screen. What are we doing here, man?
Whoa, no!
Hey.
Need cover. Gotta move in between bursts. Now. Faster.
He's here. I'm ready for you, traitor.
You shot the coupling out.
We walk across here, on this.
Gotta get down. Ah! Ah!
It's the
No, no, no!
Okay, so it's maxing out on capture cards. So we're gonna come in, we're gonna drop that one more time. Again, trial and error, that's what these things are all about. It's again a proof of concept stream that we're going through. Can this old computer actually run an OBS? Playing a newer title. Having a little fun. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, maybe these things.
Whoa!
Again,
This is
white
bad.
streaks.
Only way is up.
Specialized grade. That was convenient. For the force. How come it still didn't shoot? Just because you were getting shot at, you didn't pull the trigger. That's dumb.
We're here to help!
Who are you?
No time! Keep moving! We'll pick you up when we can!
Mysterious strangers have impeccable taste.
Jedi incoming.
Understood.
We have to win. Is that even possible?
Oh, that's a new way to take down a scout. Roll around here. Oh! Well, actually, it kind of looks like it. I'm almost dead. I didn't even look at my health bar until now.
What now? The train stopped?
Yep, stand on the roof.
Oh, this can't be good.
Of course.
Whoa!
Jump now! Hold on!
Oh, come on, I cleared it better than that. No.
No!
Okay, if the droid slowed me down, that's going to allow me to survive this fall. Jedi durability. It's the midi-chlorians. So it kept me alive from that hit. Oh, okay.
Going somewhere?
Well, I was hoping to get out of here without, you know, getting my ass handed to me by someone
I
clearly
recognize
more
that
trained than I
stance.
am.
Perhaps you've had some training after all. Who was your master, Padawan? Someone I killed, perhaps? What Jedi gave their life so that you might live?
Okay, so it's definitely spiking, and I don't know.
That strike will be your last.
Ow.
You bleed like all the others. You have to do better.
I'm trying. Ooh, did I win? No, apparently not. Oh, pressing button a lot, and no, maybe?
Get on board!
So we definitely had a spike there. CPU usage, it was glitching not only on my gaming PC, but on, it looked like on the stream as well. So.
Captain!
Hey, why do people shoot at someone holding a lightsaber? And we come to find out, like, it's even more ridiculous for her to be shooting at somebody with a lightsaber. Okay, cool. She's
Okay, shut that thing off and grab some seed.
She don't even care. He's like, shut off the lightsaber. This dude's like, who are you?
Thanks for the help. But who are you people?
Okay, we got there eventually.
My name is Seer Junda, and this is my captain, Priest Ritus.
How you doing? Yeah, the Mantis is my ship, but you better pay attention to this lady here.
So, who are you?
Cal. Kestis. Who was that back there?
An Imperial Inquisitor. She's a Force user hunting Jedi survivors. And now that she knows who you are, she will not stop until she destroys you.
How do you know so much? And why'd you help me?
Exactly.
We track Imperial communications. We heard the Inquisitors were heading to Braca. So we made our move.
Oh, yeah? And what's the bounty on Jedi these days anyway?
That's gratitude for you.
Come
I
on.
get it. You've been surviving on your own for so long that it's impossible to trust anyone.
Yeah.
And it's what's kept you alive. But this is about something bigger than just surviving.
Like what?
Like rebuilding the Jedi Order.
You too? Anybody else?
Oh, we're not good enough for you?
Well, I mean,
The Jedi Council?
you don't just drop, we're going to rebuild the Jedi Order, and only have a couple people and expect me to be like, oh yeah, cool, that sounds completely feasible. You two, me, we're going to rebuild the Jedi Order.
You've got it.
I'm sure Cal Kestis, as young as he is, was a master.
Captain.
Not, you know, a Padawan.
Set a course for
or
Bogano.
something.
Aye.
In the meantime, try and relax.
Right. Ship I don't
Go, you're
know.
safe.
Almost got killed.
For now.
I've been hiding my Force abilities for a while, got two complete strangers, and I'm trapped on a ship with you, going at faster than the speed of light, but that's cool. Just gonna chill out in the back here, take a nap.
You gotta move on and live your life. Find your destiny. Calico!
You were talking in your sleep. Weirdo.
Weirdo. Little ship here. Little bunk. Little bench. Can't do anything with it. Alright. Apparently we gotta go somewhere else first. Probably be able to do something with this, I assume. Little kitchen. Yeah. Someone's leaving food out.
Breeze?
Not now, I got work to do.
Oh, alright. Oh, shit. Guess I gotta do something else first. I don't know. Interact with this thing.
That song. I wrote it. Years ago. You touch an object and witness events connected to it. You feel its history.
Or riff.
It's an echo in the Force from the object.
Not many Jedi have that skill.
How would you know that?
I was once a Jedi. But not anymore.
Do I know you?
No. But I knew your master,
Cal was once a
Jaro
Jedi,
Tapal.
not anymore.
He was a true guardian of the Republic.
He was a hero. Listen. Something happened to me during the Purge. I
Give a lot of
survived.
props to the animators. I'm not sure if this was
My connection to the
motion
Force is
capture
damaged.
with the actors.
When I meditate,
or
if I let my guard down,
whether or not they
I lose control.
you know, keyed.
It's like I'm back in that
his
moment.
by hand.
You
But
survived,
they
Cal.
did a really good job to be able to convey emotion without
And you're not alone.
script.
Not anymore.
Great.
We're coming up on
Her
our
eyes are
destination.
weird, but sounds great. You know, stuff like his belt and his gear and stuff like that. It's just really good.
This is Bogano. A Jedi I knew discovered it before the Purge. You won't find it on any maps.
Think
The
we need to
Empire
go to
doesn't
the
know
big
this place
thing.
exists.
No.
So, what's the plan? We hide out here?
We're done hiding, Cal. See that structure over there? I believe that vault holds the key to rebuilding the Jedi Order. But it requires someone strong in the Force to pass its test.
And since you're not a Jedi anymore, that's why you need me.
I know you don't trust me. And I'm not really sure I trust you. But we have a common enemy.
Someone's
and a
strong
common
in the
cause.
Force?
I'll share more of my plan after you reach the vault.
Cal's weak
But
in the Force right now.
Until then,
But that's cool.
there's someone here I think you should meet. May the Force be with you.
Aw, look at the cute little creatures.
Guess I'm looking for a Jedi then. But if there's already one here, why does Seer need me?
She didn't say there was a Jedi here. She's not a Jedi. Where'd you Aw, where'd you go, buddy? Oh, you were cute too. What do we got? Big building over there. Something down here. What do we got this down here?
Oh, hey there, little guy.
Hey, where you going, buddy? Hey, hey, hey. Aw, it's glowing red. But that means I can't do anything with it. Bummer. No, not this either. Alright, fine. Things are cute. I bet they're tasty. You know.
This looks like a safe place to meditate. Just need to focus my mind.
Funny, people seem to say that, ooh, this game's a lot like Dark Souls.
Hey,
Instead of a
BD1.
campfire, you have a little meditation
I'm Cal.
point.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm looking for someone. No, not you. I'm searching for a Jedi, I think. Hold on. You know the Jedi? What do you know? Wait, hold on. Did you just slice that? Thanks.
Hey, little rocket pack and everything. Yeah, I'm sure the droid that just pops up, you're not who I'm looking
That's the
for.
vault Seer mentioned. Whoever I'm supposed to find must be waiting
They're
there.
a great big monster. Hey, little map. This guy's handy. Alright, did some map stuff. Cool, cool, cool. Unexplored pathways. I see that. Thank you very much. Can I leave now? And no, I'm close enough. Oh, where are you going, buddy? Over here? What's over here? So you're saying go this way. Oh, fell down. Boom, boom.
Any ideas? Gotta get across this gap somehow. A zipline?
Zipline?
Whoa! How'd you know that would work?
Oh, look at the cute
Wait,
little buddies around.
you didn't?
Oh. Using a little meditate spot. Since they're technically save points also. This looks interesting. Let's see what's over here.
I hear you, but there's something over here I want to explore.
Yeah, like this thing.
What is this place?
Ooh. Big shiny. That was a big shiny gimme.
The Jedi used this place to study the sphere above. I can still feel the excitement.
Cool. Probably be able to get up there later. We'll save one over there for later. Well, robot buddy wants me to go this way. Alright, I'm coming. Oh, robot buddy.
Careful over there. That doesn't look safe. Just like back at the scrapyard.
Hey!
Hold on, BD1. I'm coming.
BD1's got some balls. Yeah, take that. What's in here?
Whoever lived here used this room for storage. They kept food and supplies.
Well, I'm glad we had the Force to figure that one out. Because, you know, the bowls and plates and everything else didn't totally make that obvious, but I will take the experience gained. What you doing back here, buddy? Aw. Aw.
Hey, that was pretty
What's wrong with
brave.
your leg?
You okay? Wait, I can help you with that. Will you let me? Oh, okay.
Aw. Isn't it nice when the droid is actually, like, portable? I love R2-D2.
Well,
not so very portable.
Your scomplink is busted, but this should help you get moving for now.
Aw. Poor scomplink, buddy.
Okay, try that. The vault. Yeah, that's where I was headed to. Okay, well, first we gotta figure out a way out of this place.
Ooh, I can customize my lightsaber. What can I do to it? Alright, well, since we've played before, let's go ahead and adjust this. So we go purple. And power. Like that one? Kinda like that one. What kind of sleeve do we want? I'll adjust that. I like that. I kind of like that. And it's kind of got that goldish color already in that thing. Maybe copper. Does that look pretty close? That looks pretty this? Well, no, we'll go with that one. Yeah. There we go. Very Mace Windu. What else we got here? Let's say we pick a different poncho. We'll go... Yeah, like that. Let's say we change our outfit. Got a couple options. Ooh, outlaw. Yeah, we'll go outlaw. Oh, shoot. I am so sorry. There have been people that have popped in. I am so sorry. Oh, Admiral Paco. Well, Admiral Paco, if you come back, thank you so much for popping in and watching my stream. I apologize for not seeing you. That was totally my fault. I need to do much better about going and checking that out. Thank you for, you know, saying that it was motion capture. That, I feel so terrible. I feel so bad for not seeing you. Thank you.
For me.
I know you came in and watched my first stream for a
out.
moment too, and I appreciate that. Oh, I feel so bad. Oh.
Tight fit, but this should work.
Oh, you're still there. Oh, you were so sweet. Sorry. I'm still new at this, so I'm like, who's watching? Does it have anybody? Oh, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it. See, this thing's shiny. Should be doing something. Yeah, I figured a big chunk of it was motion capture. I just wasn't sure if they did motion capture on the face when they were doing voice recordings, and if they used that when they were, when they went in and actually, you know, keyframe the portion of it. And I have no idea where I'm supposed to go right now. What the hell? Okay, I am like fairly positive that I'm supposed to go this way. Oh, I just went the wrong way. That was my bad. Ow. Is the audio okay?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Yeah, sometimes when they do
Stim.
voice capture
full of
for
surprises.
not only video games but CGI movies, they'll do the voice first, and then they'll give it to the animators when they're playing the game. So sometimes they supply the animators with
Let's try this again.
video recording of what the actors were doing. So while it's not directly motion capture, they're able to see, you know, how the mouth was moving, whether they used any, you know, facial expressions or anything else like that. But again, that's all different. I know they've done it in CGI, but again, that's dependent on what order they do the recording in.
Can't argue with that.
You know, did they make the game and then do the script kind of thing? The game is a little louder than my voice. Does it drown it out? Because I kind of think that the game should be a little bit louder than the voice.
Think the Jedi would mind if we grab supplies?
You know, that way you can still hear stuff like that if that's what you're really interested in. As opposed to me, because maybe you're more interested in the game instead of, you know, coming in and watching me play.
That's where we need to go. I can feel it.
See, this game is fantastic when it comes to giving clues on where you're supposed to go in this early part. It's follow BD. And through the rest of the game, you just, if he jumps off your back, you're like, I'm supposed to do something here.
You mapped everywhere we've been.
Have you played this game, Admiral?
I can't make it over there. We gotta find another way.
Okay. Yeah, I did have to turn it down earlier. It was definitely way too loud. It's just one of those things where I knew it was louder earlier in the headphones, but like I said, for general gameplay, that's fine. I probably wasn't supposed to jump over here. Oh. Nope.
That's a really big bug.
That's awesome.
A little help. Better.
Oh, you haven't beaten it? It's a great game. I've played it once or twice. I've definitely had to walk away on occasions, I'm not gonna lie. There were a few bosses I'm like, I'm done. I'll come back. This is too much right now. You know, you die 4 or 5 times, or you gotta walk all the way back because it's not near a save point. Yeah. Oh, whoa, no
Need a
dying.
stem.
Yeah, I totally know what you're saying about that. There's definitely a couple bosses that I was at where I was, you know, I had already played for a little while and I'm like, nah, we're done. I'll come back tomorrow. A couple points I thought maybe I needed to grind it out, but I got lucky and would come back in 2-3 tries. It was good. Is there no, like, echo? Just some chairs sitting out in the middle of nowhere? That's not weird or nothing. I'm probably not supposed to go that way. Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do. 4X style games, 4x. Don't know that one. Is it like off-road 4x4?
This tool was used by someone eager to reach the vault.
Yeah, this is a, like I haven't played Dark Souls or whatever was the precursor or similar game that was a lot of dodge, block, timing kind of thing. My action games tend to be more, I guess, less combat specific. So, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, the old Gothic games, that kind of thing.
Run for it!
Hey! Oh no, that's not cool. Oh, explore, expand, exploit, exterminate. Huh. So are those like the open worlds that would be, God, why am I not remembering the name of the game? Far Cry. Is that the kind of game that falls in that category?
Thanks, BD1.
Oh, okay, yeah, a Europa Universal Civ. Okay. Now I'm picking up what you're putting down. Yeah, I haven't done the Civilization games. I used to like the strategy games, but more the simplistic. So your real-time strategy, I guess, is more.
Toss it!
One of the space ones.
Good job.
There was a Star Conflict. I think it's kind of along those lines. More MMO. Yeah, it's an online aspect, but yeah, that was something my roommate got into. Skill point. That's awesome. I like how they're like, only a powerful Jedi can get in here, and you're like, I only know overhead slash. I want more health. Or like 4 planets later, and you're like, I'm finally back to where I was. Yeah, have there even been any good real-time strategies that have come out lately that are along that traditional line, you know, 2 to 3 resources that you're continuously gathering, number of opponents over in a thing, different base types that you upgrade. Yeah, basically. I think I get a 3rd skill point. I think I can do 3 things. What's this guy got? And I can swing a lightsaber without killing myself. But I almost died of bugs. What we got here, buddy? Seriously, BD is like the cutest droid in all of Star Wars. Alright, that's all stuff I come back to later. Oh, like here.
See something in there?
Try again.
It's difficult, Master.
Yes, the path is difficult. It may seem impossible.
It makes more sense
but
than
with
a ball
persistence
with a
and the Force
bulb
as your
on
ally,
top.
you will
Like,
overcome any obstacle.
BB,
You will
whatever
master
the hell
any
he is
path.
from the sequels, was cute.
Do
He
what
had
you
some
must
great
to reach
scenes, beeped really neat, but ball too small. Somehow had the right tool.
Good. Again.
R2 is great, but
Reach
how do
my
you get
position.
around so easy?
I did it. Resistance and the Force is my ally.
C-3PO couldn't climb a set of stairs.
Remembering old tricks.
Let's see if we can run this without double jump. Nope. You need double jump for that. That sucks. That's fine.
Think you can show me that shortcut again?
Oh. My. Oh. There we go. I've heard a lot of people complain about the map in this game, and I don't necessarily disagree with them, but there was a game I played back on the PS1 called Vagrant Story that used... Oh, you're kidding me. That had a map style in almost the same fashion. So when it came to playing this game, I didn't have too much issue using the map. But I could see where a lot of people could get really upset with it.
This area was used for meditation. There's someone familiar with the Jedi Order.
Well, and poor Anthony Daniels, too, who had to play C-3PO. You know, he's stuck there with, you know, this outfit. He can't even, he can't even really climb a set of stairs. He has to have people help him everywhere. Where am I supposed to go? How do I get that? Let's go up. Up, yeah. Because I can do this now. And it's one thing to, you know, I forget the name of the actor that played R2, who, you know, had to be stuck in that tin can for who knows how long. But, yeah, Anthony Daniel in his jumpsuit.
Whoever owned this bag brought it from Coruscant. They were frustrated with the Jedi Council.
Oh, can't do anything with that. This game took so many great concepts from so many other games. It's got touches of Dark Soul. The combat is very much along that line. I haven't played them, but I've, you know, watched people play. I've seen commentary with regards to that. It's got a lot of Metroidvania with the coming back after powers are unleashed. And they just... a couple other things. Like I said, the mobile map. A lot of people didn't like it. But it was one that I was familiar with from previous games. And then, you know, single player story with a more linear fashion, which is characteristic of a lot of the older RPGs. Utilization of, you know, distinctive artwork for walls and stuff like that, which is, trying to remember the name of the, they're making a movie out of it. The actor playing Spider-Man's gonna be the actor for it. Why can't I remember his name right now? Nathan Drake, but the games for those, they do a really good job. They have a lot of this, you know, climb this and jump on that and active time events. Okay, yep, you're still there, buddy. Oh, get the auto kill. Where are you going? Oh, I was, yeah, I don't think Kenny Baker was getting out of that R2 costume on his own. No. Yep, and there's another CPU spike.
Racy there? Whoa, it's on.
This game's beautiful. I mean, not
We're not
practical
finished
at
yet.
all, but it definitely looks amazing.
Okay, you probably would have won.
Probably. He kicked my ass. Probably would have won. The rest. Alrighty. Okay, well, I'm about an hour and a half into the stream. Gonna go ahead and take a quick 5-minute break. Admiral, you're awesome. You're the only person here, and I totally appreciate it. I don't want to walk away. But bathroom break, refill a drink, stuff like that. Give me about 5 minutes or so, and I will be right back. Okay, and we're back. Well, I'm glad the CPU spike was properly timed. It's helpful when those come in. We're definitely pushing this system to the upper portion of its capabilities, but there's advantage to that, I guess. I'm not leaving anything on the table. There's a little bit of headroom, and the spikes are definitely short. The first stream, which I think you came in on and you saw when I was playing Mass Effect, I think that's what the issue with that was. Even though the OBS portion was only saying, that the CPU was in 80% or something, there's clearly about a 20% difference between what OBS is seeing and what the task manager is seeing. So, the intention of what I'm doing, and I think this proof of concept test is, pretty good. Like I said, we got a 10-year-old processor. I'm using $50, stuff here. The webcam, thankfully, now that we're, been into COVID for long enough, it seems that webcam prices have at least come back down to normal. So those are relatively easy to pick up. I've been really happy with this one. I've used the Logitech 720p, and I think that would be okay. If your intention was just to, have the small screen that's in a corner, 720, and that's what you have, that would probably work out, perfectly fine. If you were gaming on a console and maybe you had a pretty good laptop and it had a built-in webcam, you could probably get away starting out using that integrated webcam for, your first streams until you can come up and get it going. So you would get the capture card. If your headset, if you have a headset with mic, you go through it, you do that, and just use the integrated camera that's on there, check your lighting, stuff like that. So, but with this old one, I think this is good. I may have to, adjust one more setting inside OBS. If you're interested, it's the fastest setting kind of thing that goes through. I'm still, again, as you can see, doing 1080p 60 FPS, going for that, and the point of this stream was to run a more graphically intensive. So when the gaming PC is trying to push something hard, trying to load, and again, I've got this up on high, not ultra, but high for all the graphical settings, and I think it looks beautiful. This isn't the best gaming system. This would be considered budget to mid-tier as far as the gaming system itself goes, but that would be similar to a console or something like that. So if you had a PS4, it would definitely be gameplay level of a PS4. So you could see those kinds of qualities and stuff. And it seems to be holding up really well. We've gotten occasional spikes. I think they came around loading. It seemed when it's on the cutscene, but definitely a lot better than the Mass Effect was going. That one was, I went back and watched that, and that gameplay was really difficult to watch. Went back in and adjusted, again, audio and some video quality settings, and everything seemed to work out fine. So I've been really happy with that. I've been checking the stream, and it looks like what's going out is okay. So we're going to go ahead and let's check out this temple and see what's on the inside. Let's see if we can't get a few more force powers. I'd like to do something a little bit more than maybe just freeze somebody's time, slow someone down. See, and this is definitely one of the better uses of using environment to cover up a loading scene. Mass Effect's infamous elevators were, those got sickeningly annoying. But they've been able to intermix the crawl through a tight space spot pretty well.
You all right, BD?
Well done, whoever you are.
It's Master
You have
Braytac!
passed the test I left behind and gained access to the vault and this recording, one of many encrypted logs stored in
I'm sorry,
the
I'm also a big
I
SG1
am Master Eno
nerd, so
Cordova.
I don't care if
may
he's
not
Eno
know
Cordova,
your name,
he's
but I
Master
know your
Braytac.
purpose. The fate of the Jedi Order lies in your hands. This place, this
Jaffa,
vault
Jedi,
is a sacred temple built by a civilization known as the Zephyr.
Yeah.
Meditating here, I was granted a premonition through the Force.
Okay.
A vision
At least
of
the
doom.
spike was low.
I have placed inside this vault a Jedi holocron containing a list of the names and locations of young Force sensitives throughout the galaxy. Ahead, you will find the inner chamber of the vault, but also another test. I can only trust this holocron to someone who has followed my path and understands. Seek out the hidden tombs of the three sages and learn to perceive the mysteries of the Force as the Zephyr once did. In this droid, you will find everything you need to succeed on this journey. Go to the Zephyr homeworld. There, you will find peace in
See
the
what
eye
happened
of
to
the storm. Good luck,
Master
Jedi.
Braytac, either way, whatever his name is.
And may the Force be
Hey,
with you.
Admiral, welcome back. Master Braytac was just giving us a quick rundown on, Eno Cordova. I've watched too much
you were the someone I
SG1.
was
He's Master
supposed to meet.
Braytac. Yeah, and that time
been alone
between
for
Star Trek,
a while
SG1, Stargate SG1
Without
on
any
the Sci-Fi Channel
Purpose, just
really
hiding.
did fill that void well. I'm glad
no
for
way
all
to
the
live.
new Trek.
for a
Now
Jedi.
was an absolutely wonderful time, but
Or
there was
droid.
there was a gap there where there really wasn't very good sci-fi.
Maybe Sierra
And
was right.
Stargate SG1 came in and helped out.
Maybe we're done with it.
And that character actor is I
Hey.
just know him as Master Braytac.
You want to meet some friends of mine?
Yay! Hello, buddy. Alright, back to the door. Did you watch Stargate SG-1 at all? Was that ever a series you were into? I thought, the actor that they chose for Cordova and the fact that they patterned the digital character after him. I mean, they could have just had him be a voice actor and made Cordova look like whatever they wanted him to. He could have been a weird, funky alien, which, story-wise would have been kind of cool. I think Star Wars, the Jedi in particular, when they portray them in games, they tend to be kind of human-centric. And that was supposed to be one of the issues with the Empire, was the fact that they were extremely human-centric. So when you get into a lot of the Star Wars games, I played, the Knights of the Old Republic and things like that, I tend to notice that they tend to use human characters. And I understand, the playable protagonist being a human character because you're human, so you want to play a human. You could better relate with the character. But when they, show Jedi, it's so many of them
I think
are
I found what you
human.
wanted me to see.
So
Sounds
they
like
didn't
you
have to
did.
go with them.
We'll be waiting.
Oh, well, Stargate SG-1 was a great show. And one of the actors in it, a character by the name of Braytac, who was a common recurring character, is not only he is the voice actor for Cordova, but they also used pretty much what that actor looked like to be Cordova. And he plays this really old Jaffa warrior, kind of retired warrior cast. So he's old and wise and kind of talks shit to everybody. So, which must have been a lot of fun for that actor to play, because he usually got to talk down like the main star of the show and stuff, which was hilarious. Just a lot of fun to watch.
Help me!
And even when they don't lean to the humans, like Mandalorians are a humanoid, extremely humanoid. Like, are they even different kind of thing? And they just have the potential. I understand, like old Star Trek, all the aliens look like humans because they had budget constraints, but that's not an issue really anymore. And movies always had the option of having a larger budget and therefore doing more with aliens. And Star Wars was great about having them, in the bar and stuff like that. But when it came to the actual actors, here's our one token alien. Hey, Chewie.
It's locked down. Oh?
My friend, it appears the Zepho had some interest in Dathomir. Strange. For such a peaceful culture to have any sort of fascination with a place.
Exactly.
So
and I'm glad that they're, doing that with some of the series. They're definitely bringing in a lot of the recognizable. Mandalorian did a pretty good job with its diversity, but they're always, bad guys. Which, okay, so the Tusken Raiders are getting better treatment now, as far as the way that they're being depicted. Not necessarily as just, savages, because it's troubling for them to be an indigenous people, and to be only depicted that way. But now the aliens seem to always be the bad guys. And that's, still another issue. So, but Book of Boba Fett's brought him in, but there's still, a lot of humans. But the new series are wonderful. Are you watching the new Star Wars, The Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, that kind of thing?
Should be a lot quicker than the way in.
Okay, yeah, we'll just do that. Yeah, it's great that they're definitely being treated. And the Book of Boba Fett, if you've been watching the first few episodes, they definitely got much better treatment. I played the old Knights of the Old Republic games, and that was one of the first times when they actually established that the Tuscans had a language, and they had a culture and specific kind of guidelines, and had huts and that kind of thing. So, but those games are
Got a
old.
scan?
Those fortunately they're doing remasters of Knights of the Old Republic, which is great. Can't wait to see those. We'll definitely play those on streams as soon as that one comes out. But they did a good job doing, depicting the Tusken Raiders
passed the
as
test.
an actual
So you knew
culture
about
and a race
BD-1?
on Tatooine.
Come on board. We'll talk inside.
Oh, BD-1, this is Grease. Hey, Grease.
What is that?
Yeah.
Get off my sofa!
If you don't have time to
Get off
watch,
my
and I know
sofa!
you
Get out of there! Get
watch
out!
Jesse's channel,
That is
she
BD-1.
does
He's with us.
I
some
don't care
good,
who he's with.
reviews. I'm not sure if you just catch the live streams or if you watch any of her other actual videos.
Not really.
But I think it might be on her other channel that she does
calm down, Grease.
reviews of
He
The
did.
Mandalorian, and she always does a
us,
non-spoiler
Cal.
and then a
The vault
spoiler.
was built by an ancient civilization
But
called
she's
the
talking about the
Zepho.
Book of Boba Fett
Jedi
now,
named
and
Eno
has been
Cordova
following
hid
it. She's been
something inside
liking
of
it too.
What did he hide inside?
A holocron from the archives.
Yeah.
It contains a list of Force-sensitive children.
The next generation of Jedi. I knew it! Ah, Cordova, you old fool.
You knew him?
Yes, a long time ago. I was his
I
apprentice.
just hope with
Cordova
at least
was
Knights of the
a
Old
loner.
Republic they
That
don't
little
pull
droid and I are
a
probably
Final
the
Fantasy
only ones that
VII
know about Bogano.
and release
Hold on,
it in
wait a minute.
multiple
A hollow
parts, or
what?
A holocron.
you know,
It
something
stores information,
funky.
but only accessible
I'm
to
hoping that
Jedi.
they actually
Hang
just
on, I
you
think I
know
have one around here.
stay true, go to it. The rumors say they hired a bunch of people that worked for BioWare at the time, and a lot of, like, specifically the story people that were doing
This is
it.
Master
So
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I have high
report
hopes
both our
that
Jedi Order and the
KOTOR
Republic have fallen.
remake is actually going to be good. It sounds like it's going to be a complete remake as
With that
opposed
list
to a
of Force sensitives,
remaster.
we could rebuild the Jedi
The
Order
company
and defeat
that
the
is
Empire.
doing it
Okay,
is
no
supposed
problem.
to be.
Let's get it.
Well, except the
They've done a
holocron is
bunch,
hidden deep inside
and
the
some
vault,
of them
and to
have
get it,
just
we
been
have to follow
graphical
Cordova's
improvements
path.
to
He mentioned something about
the
the planet
current game.
Dathomir and a
But
Zepho homeworld.
I think
All right, well, where are we
that
going? I'm just asking because I was thinking
KOTOR
maybe
is
making
going to
some
be
food.
rebuilt from the ground up, just a
Look,
whole new game.
Before we do anything,
So it's going to
need to
be
know
kind of
something.
like Final Fantasy VII in that way.
how come you're no longer
But
a
hopefully
Jedi?
they don't release it in multiple parts, because that would
I
really
had an
suck.
experience that changed my perspective. So I cut myself off from the Force.
But you still want to rebuild the Order.
I believe that rebuilding the Order is the best chance we have against the Empire. What do you believe?
I believe I can't keep hiding from the Empire, so I don't really have a choice.
Cal, as long as you're alive, you will always have a choice. Are you with us?
Seriously, this is the most insane plan. Okay, so you have one
your choice.
Jedi Master who's no longer in touch with the Force. You have someone who's a Padawan and still isn't even back to where they were when they were a kid. And this is who's going to be restarting the Jedi. Like, this is insane. You know, it's one thing for Luke, who's like, I'm going to go find some stuff, and then maybe I'll take on some Padawans of my own and go from there. But you know, they're like, we're just going to bring back the, you know, the Jedi Order. This is... Yep. Master who can't even be in touch with the Force, and someone who never even made it to be a full Jedi.
Seer, can you feel the Force at all?
Yes. But instead of opening up, I push it back down. The exact opposite of what you should do.
Out there, I remembered something about myself before the Purge. It was painful, but like
Yeah.
I found a piece of myself.
That's good. You're learning to embrace the Force again.
How can you say that?
They're
Because
also
I know
making
what
a
it
sequel
means
to
to live
this
without
game,
it.
according
Okay.
to rumors.
I'll keep trying.
I'm not sure which studio is doing it. I think it might be the same one. I'm not absolutely positive, but this one did you know, the reception and of course profits generated from this game were enough to actually, you know, get a studio to say, sure, we'll make another one, and they left it open. You know, they didn't, you know, drive themselves into a hole.
Zepho? Sure, let's go.
And if they do as good a job as they did on this game, I'd be really happy. I'm actually really surprised that there wasn't DLC added to this game.
Love? You?
In much the
you
way
think
that
a
the
guy
old
like me
Mass
doesn't
Effect
know love?
had some
Bet you're gonna
DLC
tell me.
added to
Let me
it.
tell you, it's the best. but a lot of work.
Like, it would have been neat if they'd have been like,
Admiration,
hey, here's another
devotion,
world we're going to drop
attraction,
on you. It's,
and
you know,
respect.
completely independent of the storyline.
That's
Just a
actually
little
very
side
essential.
story or something
Yeah,
like
well,
that.
it comes with experience. Can't
You
let this
know,
good nuts kill a few hearts.
Well, it just would have been
I
neat.
bet.
And I'm really surprised that they didn't
All right,
include
kids, sit
something
down.
like
We're
that.
here. Heck of a storm brewing down there. This might not be the best time to land.
Something strange. Those winds are interfering with our comms.
Hey, Cordova mentioned something about peace in the eye of the storm. Well, I can just make out a settlement in the middle of it.
Then we have to get there.
Copy that.
I remember there being a lot of hype around how this game was not going to have any monetization to it, and how it was unique for it to not only not have multiplayer, but to not really have any monetization attached to it. I think
Can you
there's
tell that bucket of balls to keep his opinion to
one
himself?
version.
I'm sure
I'm not even sure,
everything's under
like, you know how a lot of
It's
games will
under
have,
control,
like,
it's just a little
standard,
tricky.
legendary, gold, platinum, you know, with all kinds of extra cosmetic shit, maybe some DLC access, season, whatever. And I wonder if...
Huh. Perfect landing.
I wonder if
baby.
I'm
because
still getting a
they
lot of
were
interference on the
noted for
comms.
that,
It's gonna take me a
whether
minute
they
to
just
get them
decided
back
to
up.
say, you know, we're
I'll
either
search
going
for
to do a
signs of Cordova
sequel
in
or
the
we're
meantime.
going to do some DLC, but
Good.
let's not do DLC
I'll be in touch once I crack
because people are like, you guys didn't monetize and you're awesome for that.
this. Cal, over here.
Wait, oh, you want to talk? Dang it.
You did good work on Bogano. The more information we gather on Cordova and the Zepho, the closer we'll get to stopping the Empire.
I've heard of ancient cultures, but don't know much about them.
I only knew that Cordova was obsessed with the Zepho, believing their teachings to be important. I, too, was intrigued by the mysteries of our galaxy. You better get moving. There's a lot to learn here. Good luck.
Hey, Grease, what's this thing?
What? You've never seen a terrarium before?
And
Sure,
I'm
but
not
Don't they usually have plants in them?
completely against
I've been a bit busy
monetization
hauling you
in,
around the galaxy.
you know,
But
limited
you could
ways.
pay me back with some
There
seeds.
are games,
Thought you hated
single
nature.
player games,
When it's
where,
out there,
you know, I get them on sale,
Well,
and
it's
then if they
behind a
had some
comfortably
stuff
thick wall of
and
embargoed
I thought it
glass.
was worth it,
That's
I go through and do
perfection.
it. I have issue
Alright,
when
I'll see if
I
I can
think
find
they're
any.
ridiculously expensive for a cosmetic, you know, $10 for a new body skin on a first-person shooter game. I'm like, I don't see my character, you know, so $10 for a body skin just seems absolutely ridiculous to me. But, you know, other ones I'd be okay, and they could have done that with this game and added, you know, weird lightsaber
Good
shit.
work. Oh, we
and,
did it.
you
We
know,
did
but
it.
the stuff is all gatherable in game. They did a really great job with it. I thought maybe they would do the combat multiplayer. There's the, you know, you fight CGI opponents kind of thing, and I thought that they might go through and make that multiplayer. You would fight random, you know, PCs or NPCs or whatever, and but they didn't, and I'm fine with that. You know, Mass Effect for, you know, the first one had none, but I think I know in the third one they had multiplayer, and the servers are still active. Even before they were doing the new Legendary Edition that came out.
It's locked down.
Okay, BD, which way do we gotta go? To the left.
Watch out, BD. Don't look friendly. Huh?
Cal, can you hear me?
The Empire. They found Zeppo.
If they were following the Mantis, we would have been swarmed already.
Could they be looking for the tombs?
Let's hope not. Just got our comms working. I'll try the same workaround to crack into theirs.
And if it's a good DLC, then it's worth paying for. There's some that I'm like, this isn't worth it. But I've also been playing the I get it's Ubisoft and people want to hate on Ubisoft, but either ways the Assassin's Creeds, and Ghost Recon. So I liked Ghost Recon. Wildlands was amazing. Breakpoint wasn't as good, but I still played a lot of it. And Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I absolutely loved. I thought it was there was a lot to it. There was way more than should have been, but at the same time, it was graphically beautiful. Storyline was engaging enough. Stuff got fairly repetitive. I'm not gonna pretend it didn't, but yeah, I liked playing all those. And I wasn't happy that they did, the Season 1, Season 2 kind of stuff. But they did do, if you waited long enough, they would release the, whatever edition that gave you the seasonal stuff for a reasonable price. And I'll wait for those.
Mother used this fabric to keep her child warm. You were on the run from something. Stim crate.
Yeah,
Should be
here.
Wait,
I get it
can you carry
when
more?
some DLC, does the
Thanks,
storyline.
B1.
Assassin's Creed and actually Ghost Recon Breakpoint was really like that. The DLC finished out the story. So it's like, that's not cool. It's like, okay, you can either buy 3/4 of the game, or you could pay us more, get this technically DLC, and actually finish out the storyline. And it's not cool when they do that. But again, if it's just adding to it or expanding, like you're saying, if it's the 4X kind of games, where that's really kind of the point, and they just, expand out from whatever map that you're already currently working on, then, that's completely worth it. Last Friday, I played DCUO, and that's what I streamed, DC Universe Online, the MMO, and they still release new content. Sometimes it includes a little bit of an open world, sometimes it includes, just new events to go play, storyline stuff that's going on. But, it goes in, and you could buy the DLC specifically. They've changed pay structures, and people will bitch that I'm totally going backwards. People will complain about the fact that, like, membership isn't worth what it's supposed to be anymore because the game's free. And people are just gonna find an excuse to complain about anything. You can never please anybody. And the people that are pissed are the ones that are loudest, because the ones that are happy played it and enjoyed it and moved on to whatever was next. And I want to try to be positive about stuff. Not just from budget tech standpoint. I don't think it gets enough love or attention. It's hard to get excited about the budget graphics card that can, basically just do 1080 60 on AAA titles. And you want so much more than that, or it can't run everything at ultra high. It's hard to get excited about those kinds of things, and there's better stuff that puts out bigger numbers, and all that stuff sounds really cool. I could see how you know, for tech reviewers, it's hard to get excited about that kind of stuff. But I do. That's my whole point.
Let's take him out. You want to escape?
That's why there's not one, because I can afford it. But that's why all this stuff's, you know, either inexpensive or I'm using an old PC. I'd like to keep stuff out of landfills. That's why I don't have a lot of laptops. Because those just get thrown out and are replaced too easy. I like desktop computers. But at the same time, there's a lot that you can do with them that don't necessarily have anything to do with gaming or productivity or, you know, things like that. So I get it, it's niche, but for the parents whose kids are like, I want to be a YouTube streamer or Twitch streamer, you know, I need this new awesome computer and I need you to spend $2,000 or $3,000 on it. And, you know, the parents are like, you have the newest console, what do you need? Oh, no, you need a different computer. It's got to be awesome. It's like, no. You can go use an old computer.
The Empire just wanted this land.
Yeah. If, you know, being the kind of computer guy of the family, I'll get hand-me-down stuff. I have, as a matter of fact, the current system, I have one of my own, but what I put in here was stuff I had gotten from my cousin, because she got her son, a new gaming system, because this one was long in the tooth, and, you know, she's not wrong, it was, you know, for gaming, it can still kind of cut it, but it really would deserve an upgrade. So, but graphics cards are almost impossible to get. You have to get, you know, pretty much a whole new PC now. They're not cheap. The silicon shortage and the graphics cards specifically, with crypto mining basically taking that over. You have this situation where it doesn't matter if you want to buy just a graphics card or a full-blown computer. Everything is kind of outrageously priced. Which is why, you know, I wanted to show that you can do a lot of that with just whatever you happen to have around. And yeah, if he's getting a new laptop every 3 years, that's, you know, he's actually probably getting some good life out of him too.
The Jedi is here. I can't do this by myself.
And I'm glad that they're going, you know, to someone who's actually going to use them. If your wife's actually able to use them and gets a lot of use out of them, and again, keeps them out of a landfill, that's absolutely wonderful. You know, I've got nothing against people who want to get the newest thing, either because they just want it, can afford it, or, you know, they actually need it for productivity purposes. 3 years is definitely a good time frame for a laptop. There's people that treat laptops like phones and get the newest one just because there's a new one. Oh, it's the newest whatever. Oh, this new Intel chip's out. I totally want the newest generation. And I'm still hoping to start making some videos that are like that, you know, how to take old systems like this and upgrade them. The downside is I have no idea how to run an editing program. I really don't. It's I keep trying and I get really frustrated with the editing. That's why I decided to try to do some game streaming and work on that one, just to get more comfortable, get into it a little bit better, and then I would just start feeling it out and maybe put a video or two together when I have some free time. Can I?
That looks like a problem.
Help! BD1!
Were you using Adobe or DaVinci Resolve? I've been trying to use DaVinci because I don't want to pay for Adobe. And my roommate uses Adobe, but he's a photo editor, not video. Ooh, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. That is totally on me.
That's how we take him out.
Yeah, I give a lot of props to people that go through and do editing. It's, you know, going through it, watching the same thing over and over again. I could definitely see, you know, editing other people's stuff being, I guess, easier than, you know, editing my own. I get real self-conscious when I start trying to essentially listen to myself over and over and over again. And, oh, which inflection, and, oh, I stumbled over that word, and, okay, you know, that kind of thing. It's just really rough. Like, I don't know how Jesse does it, to be perfectly honest. And the other people that I follow, it's, you know, it's just one of those things where it's like... Then you want to be entertaining, and are you trying to be funny, and... I can see why a lot of people pass editing off to someone else, and I can see why some people, you know, are just like, I'm fine being an editor. Oops, this is not helpful. Dang it. Yeah, there's definitely, well, thank you so much for stopping in, Admiral. I can't express enough how helpful it was having someone in the chat. Thank you. It was a lot of fun. I appreciate you coming in, and I intend to do this at least a couple times a week, so please feel free to come on back. If you like the games that I'm playing, I may play something a little more consistently. So if you have requests, leave them in the comment section, and if I've got it, I'll play it. But you have a good night. Thank you so much for stopping by again. I super appreciate it.
Now!
Pretty hurt. Good timing.
Eyes up! Back up, I've got this. Drop their blaster. You have to deal with me now, Jedi.
hostile. Get ready. We'll make you pay.
Ah, shortcut. So have I already come in here? No.
Another one?
Wait.
My friend, in the rotation since I left Pagano, I've uncovered more about the Zepho than I once believed possible.
Yeah. I just went the other way. Okay. Alright, well, let's do the save, because I can use some stims and I can use the experience from whacking the other people. So we'll do that. Looks like I did have another spike, and I thought that was the case. Oh, looks like I have a couple skill points. So what do you say we pick that up? Don't necessarily have a ton of choices, but that's fine. Okay, to the right this time.
I'll take him down. Understood.
I'm tracking him.
Shoot that Jedi!
Keep up.
That's not possible.
Makes the cutest little noises. Which is great. Like I said, the game designers did an amazing job, not only with you know, the visual cues, but the audio cues as well are on point. You know, BD beeping in when he's got something to scan.
Break's over. You're going down, Jedi. No survivors. Shoot him. Not liking this. Stop.
Bye-bye. Oh, looks like I got another skill point.
Can you slice this? Yeah, sorry about your scomp link.
Aw.
Standing up to that bog rat? Pretty brave.
Yeah, it was.
Don't fall behind, BD1.
But at the same time, you were tiny and that bog rat was 4 times your size. But that was bravey. That's nice little echo.
Mariana, take care of our Sienna.
Yeah. Force Echoes have a very Witcher 3 kind of theme to them, as in they're never really happy. Alright. Well, I want to go that way, but it's red, which means I can't do anything to it.
I can't push it.
Of course you can't push it.
Seer, there's a transport ship leaving the Empire's base.
Oh,
I
there
heard.
it is.
They plan to bring Zepho artifacts to Coruscant.
Does that mean?
That the Emperor is interested in Zepho? Maybe.
Villager was wounded, but he took out a trooper.
Okay, you know, there's at least one happy ending, but at the same time, like, he killed a stormtrooper. It's not the happiest thing. I do need a scomp link to get in here. Oh, I guess I came the wrong way then. We'll go back. And I can't push the door that way. Is there something cool up here? No. Oh, whoa. What are you doing? Oh. Yeah, woo-woo.
What'd you find?
The assault trooper. Alright. Go ahead and meditate. Going the right way? Why am I not going the right way? This is weird. I guess we'll get better blocking then. Because the rest of that stuff just doesn't seem all that helpful. Oh, I meant to... Oh, there was another way that way, I just didn't see it. Okay, well, let's go ahead and heal, and then we'll go ahead and do it.
Stop! Intruder! How's that possible? Here.
Ah, there it is. Oh, no, yes I am. Totally getting out of here alive. Pretty sure I'm getting out of here alive. Although I did die once already, I feel terrible about that. I like Cal down. Couldn't have gone through there. Oh, I guess I did go through there at one point. Just gotta trust that this is gonna lead me somewhere. Always like a nice shortcut. I hate rocket guys. Ooh. Ooh.
Huh? What's this?
Guess I didn't scan that last rocket trooper. That's my bad. I like how holding a certain way just makes it glow brighter. It doesn't always glow that good.
In accordance with the Emperor's will, we've occupied Zepho, redistributing its inhabitants. This planet has failed to yield significant data or relics for Project Augur. Its electromagnetic winds have rendered the bulk of our mining technology useless. Meanwhile, more stormtroopers lose their lives to dangerous fauna. We will not be able to fulfill our directive here. It is my recommendation that we disband the project and leave a token outpost to keep scavengers from stealing our technology. Just so you know, if we see one of those big things, I'm running. Why? We can take down a Jotaz if we stand together. Says you. I'd rather live than try to kill one of those.
I don't like dude's recommendation.
Intruder there! Affirmative!
Hey.
It's just me now.
Yeah, it is just you.
Yeah!
Little help.
Thank you, BB. Have you ever noticed that his head color matches your health? You know, when your health is good, it's green. When it's not, it's red. Just missed that one. Good enough that's already been found. Got that puzzle. That was close.
Cal, the Empire's pinpointed your location. You need to move fast.
On it. Thanks.
What have I been doing? But we got time to meditate. That's important. Give me back my stem. So, Edward Harris, I do not know. I have a sneaking suspicion you are a bot. If you are a bot, can you let me know you're a bot? Oh, thank goodness.
Stay back! Hey, an intruder! This won't end well. Take you out, no problem. No retreating, stay on him. Fire on the enemy. Don't let him get you. Launching attack. You can't beat us all.
Whew. I'm not saying that that's the best I've ever taken that section out of, but it looked ugly, but it worked.
Toss it here.
No. I am so sorry about that, which is why I walked off. I am actually surprised. I think that's my first sneeze on stream, and which is surprising. I am definitely susceptible to sneezing randomly, and never just once. It's actually kind of a running joke how many times I sneeze.
What do they know?
If you're a Star Trek fan, it's basically like I sneeze like a pregnant Bajoran.
Then we have the advantage. For now.
And if you're a DS9 fan, you're going to totally get that. If you're not, then that's going to make absolutely no sense to you, but that's cool. Oh, no, you do not. Damn, a rat crawling out of a hole. That's so not cool. So not cool. Hey, dang it. See, even stuff like this, like it's a room, it's darkly lit. You know, you have to actually like raise your lightsaber in order to see anything in here, and they still went through the trouble of adding the detail. I just find that really impressive. Oh, huh.
Can't get through.
Oh, I can't. Wait, was this the way I was supposed to go anyways? But there's a totally different way. What's the totally different way do? I totally just picked the right way right from the get-go. Wait, nope, I went the wrong way again. Dang it. Wait, that's not... No, that's not what I wanted.
That's interesting. We're on the right track.
Oh, so it wasn't a way, it was just a talking point? Alright, well, let's stop.
There's a storm up ahead. Something about it crippled the Empire's equipment. I can feel something pulling me there.
Okay, I need just a second, and I will be right back. Alright, and we're back. I went ahead and purchased Empowered Slow. I don't know why. Probably would have been better to have one of these two, but we're fine with that. Sorry, I needed a second off screen.
Beyond the storm.
Follow it.
Take my thing.
Let the Force sharpen your instincts.
All right.
Really?
I'll do my best.
Use the Force. Oh, I can't make that jump. Alright, we got a bunch of these horn guys. First.
How are you feeling, BD1? Good. I'm glad. Huh. Another one of these. Wonder if they connect.
And if my memory serves correctly, there should be a seed around here. There's a crate. So I don't know if it's coming through on the live stream, but my mic is definitely picking up, and my headphones I can hear the mic picking up the clicking some of the buttons from the controller and stuff like that. Keyboard pickup. I guess it doesn't want to examine it. Fine. Don't have to. Don't want to. Don't have to. No. Woo woo. Why aren't you woo wooing? Plant. What's up here? Ow! Time that one wrong. What do we got here, BD? New terrarium seed, yay!
These things are pretty cute.
Okay, I do like the terrarium seeds. It's a neat addition as far as customization of, I guess, our base, which is the ship. Little things like that I think are important to add into a game. I get that they're really superficial, but at the same time, I liked it when I could customize Shepard's orders in his ship, get fish, the auto feeder, things like that. I thought that stuff was really neat. And they're really simple to do.
Never seen a storm do that before. Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah, I've never seen flying rocks glow blue either. Whoa! Not cool. I guess I'm supposed to, like, run through.
Toss it here. Nice assist.
Yep. And there's the spike again. And I get it as an audio spike, and I get it as something else. It may be worth going in and adjusting down the setting one more. At the same time, it may be worth coming in and adjusting down the quality settings of the gameplay. Because it seems to also happen when the game is trying to, push something through. So, if you are running on a budget system and you are running X264, understand that if you're if your gameplay's having issue, then that's going to get transmitted through the capture card, and you're going to have some issues. So, like you can see on OBS, it says we've had no drop frames, and the CPU is fine. And as I look over at the YouTube, information, it says that everything's excellent. So that corresponded with a bit of a hiccup in the game. Probably what, if you watch other tech channels, that would be considered like the 1% lows. The times when you get frame stuttering and things like that. Because you're running it through a capture card, you're going to have other effects. The HDMI is what transmits the audio. So you have these hiccups that come through. I'm hoping that they're not that noticeable. There's only been, 3 or 4 this entire stream. We're going on 2.5 hours for the stream. There's only been a couple of those. I think that's really good. Might be interested to see what it's like running an FPS game. So maybe next time we'll try playing some Apex Legends and seeing how an FPS game deals with those kinds of things. Do we need to adjust the OBS settings for a game where you really have a lot of assets being loaded in and out and going through? So let's see. But I think I'll go ahead and play for maybe another 30 minutes or so, and or at least get to the point where we finish off this planet. I think that'll be a good stopping point. I'm not going to chase down every little secret and stuff, but whichever comes first, 30 minutes or until I finish the planet and have to go somewhere else. Or my drink. I may finish my drink and then decide, I'm done playing. I get the feeling I'm going to learn a force power down here. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah.
I'm in the tomb. It's massive.
And the Empire?
No sign of them down here.
What about Cordova?
Still not sure what I'm supposed to find. He's a little...
Eccentric? Tell me about it. But he wouldn't send us here for his amusement. Keep an open mind.
What is this thing? I mean, I know what that is because I've played the game at least once or twice, but pretty sure it's twice. I don't know why I keep saying once or twice. I know I've played it more than once, so I guess I should be like
see that?
times.
Ugh. Thanks for the help.
Ah, wall run. Slip and slide. Ow, ow, don't die. Alright, cool. There's another one. Cool.
Hey,
Actually, was
BD1.
Oh, puzzle room. I love puzzle rooms. Alright, what we got here? And then push you. Oh, well that does nothing. Since I clearly need to get in there. So that'll push you that way. Let's do this. This definitely has a very Vagrant Story kind of vibe. I'm not saying exactly, but Vagrant Story was big on puzzle rooms as well. And that one's always annoying. And little 4C thing.
There's not just wind rippling through these chimes. Voices from the past.
Oh, screw that up. That's fine. This. Yep. Go. What about you? One of these balls are just getting blown all over the place. Getting blown more than my balls. No, I don't need a hint. What about that? Okay, so that one, yes. That one, yes. Do I need to stop? Do I need to just do this one? Cool. Yeah, dig that. Nice big shiny. Shiny.
These were used in Zepho meditation rituals. I think they were training Force users.
Okay, well, now what am I supposed to do? Go this way. Okay. Dude! Not cool! Another one of you? Yeah, and I blocked. Three. Is that all of you? 1, 2, 3. Jesus, rats. Well, I can't do anything with. Once again with the visual cues. And I give this game so much credit. If you've played video games and you played this style of video games, those things are great. I think they're fantastic, and I think they also help with people that are new to the genre. They will pick up on those things. rest. Just like I needed a drink. Would have been nice to have another skill point, but seems like we have been doing more I'm so smart as opposed to actually killing anything. And not helping. Okay. Oh.
Never seen that before.
Okay, that was cool. Oh, now I got a skill point. Yeah, I get. Ah, there we go. There's wind there. Here it is. I was wondering how we got this ball rolling. Wasn't fast enough. Thing to climb. Stuff to knock down. You know, as opposed to the doors that you can't cut through and stuff. Just, whoa! Oh, dead Jedi. Seriously, being a Jedi's hard. It's the Force. It's the Force rewind. I'm waiting for them to say that that's the power. That's, you know, to justify how you get reset on these things that clearly would have killed any other person. Like, you died. No. It's called Force Rewind. It's an actual Jedi power. I'll let you go back a few moments in time. It's defined as precognition. What your actual gameplay is your Jedi precognition, and you see that you clearly died, and that's what it was. Disney, you can totally use that, by the way. Stick it in your next film. I'm sure it'll be great. Or make Baby Yoda do it.
Guess a lightsaber can't solve everything.
Nope, lightsaber can't solve everything. Oh. Oh. How am I supposed to do this? Right. And jump over. Ooh.
Hey, BD1.
So all for a meditation thing? I'm a little disappointed. So I'm gonna have to jump over that thing again on my way to get out. That's fine. I don't have full. And we need to buy another Force thing, but they're gonna unlock some more. Oh, well, I can't even buy that one, and these are dumb. These are dumb. All right. Nope, I'm gonna save it, because either I'll get the next one or so yeah, I'm either gonna get the next one or I'll clearly I'm gonna get another Force power, which unlocks, you know, more of that skill tree. So there'll be new skills that will be available to you. Ooh, please go. Yes. What do you got? What do you got? We ain't got nothing. glad that when you're behind him, the stomp doesn't do anything. Because, I mean, it looks like it goes 360, so you would assume that... See, I can't do anything about that. That sucks. Come on, wind. Whoosh. Nothing like it, a nice underblow. Breeze up the pants. Alright. That was good. There's a room I can't do anything with there. Woo! What do you got, buddy? Ancient statues. Alright. Something I can't do anything with. That's a no. Uh-oh. This shit glows.
Focus.
Well, yeah.
The Jedi do not seek aggression, but we stand against it. The Force is there to shield us. The obstacles in your path define the path. What stands in the way becomes the way. Now, try again. Good. Continue.
Cool. Alright, yeah, do that again.
Faster now.
Good.
Complete the test.
Well, don't tell me faster.
What stands in the way becomes the way. I did it.
Yeah. So I don't know if you saw, I've got pretty much all the chests, and so I've got all the lightsaber parts. I believe I have all the outfits and ponchos. Did a pretty good job on that. So I'm not super concerned about going through all the side areas and 100%ing everything. Just kind of going through, having fun, running through the game. Another half hour. So there's a tomb. So if that actually is the dude, then he's pretty damn big. These aliens weren't small.
My friend, take a look at the detail on this bark. The distinctive striations. It can only be a Rosia tree from Kashyyyk. It's time to call on an old friend. If the Zepho had contact with Kashyyyk, there is a good chance Chieftain Tarful will know about it.
It's grooves cut in a wall. But oh, ow! Ow! Dude! Not cool. Scan one of these guys.
Good job.
Oh. No, you scanned the sarcophagus. Alright, buddy. We'll go for it. But, I mean, I get that it's a big tree, but, I mean, it's not that big of a tree. I've seen trees bigger than that. Kashyyyk's supposed to be, like, big trees. Striations. It's grooves in a goddamn wall. But that's cool. I'm glad he explained it because I'd have never gotten that. You got here. Push the door open. Oh, we're back here now. Alright. Let's go ahead and meditate. Remember how I said we were probably going to get a new power? We did. New skills are available. Thank you very much. See, sometimes it's not worth spending all the points for. Want to save them up? Because clearly. Do we want more hit points? I think we want more hit points. What does this do? Ooh. Ooh. You know what? Let's go more health now. We'll go more stim next time. Not doing so bad on the force powers. But let's get some more health. Oh, hey. What's this guy up to? What's up, dude? Yeah, that's what I thought. Ow. No, BD. I'm in a fight. It's not that I haven't figured out what I need to do. It's that I haven't even started trying yet. This guy's here. And I don't need to hit BD. I needed to make sure that guy went bye-bye. Oh, but there are. No? Okay. So we need to bust that wall. First things first. Need to... I'm not sure I need to move that. Just, you know what? Chill out. Let's close you. We may not need you open right now. Okay, so that opens. That will let me go up there. That's fine. But, first things first. Alright. Now. That's right. So I can go through here now. Oh, hey. What's up, buddy? Got something? Oh, we're...
My friend, this tomb is utterly fascinating.
Oh, I'm sure it is. That's pretty cool. Is there something else in here I'm supposed to be doing? Okay, door I can open, door I can open. More doors I can open. Oh, go that way. Alright. So was the only thing I needed in here to scan? It's done. But I need you to swing that way. So what happens if I do that? Oh, oh. Right on. Right on, right on, right on. You actually lead out. I don't want to do that, but on the other side of that, stand up there. So we got a little hole right here. Okay. I'm feeling you close that off, which is fine. Alright, you can go that way. Now, what else was I wanting to do? Something else I wanted to do. Oh shit. Oh. Well, that's not. Okay, so I put you up here, which is cool. You get into that hole. Oh. That does that. just to give it a little more speed. So I think if I did this right. Are you stuck? Did you stop? You did stop. Why'd you stop, yo? I must be missing a ball. That did something? That did something up there. Do I need to get up there? How do I get up there? I thought I already did the up there. Oh, door opened here. Whoa. Ah, door opened here. See, I'm missing the third ball. Push too hard, but let's just make sure I didn't need. Okay, we're good. Nope, go that way. It's that way. All around. Thank you very much. Now, if I do this right, ball goes flying. Down the hole. Ah, dang it. Ball goes flying. Comes around. Crackling and the CPU at 100% again.
What did you find?
The Zeppo went to Kashyyyk.
There we go.
A Wookiee chief. They were old friends.
Still around?
There's only one way to find out. We have to go to Kashyyyk.
You know, I probably should have put the FPS on this game. There's also a because I have an NVIDIA card, I can get a display in the bottom corner that says usage and things like that. So it might have been a good idea to slap that on too, since we're seeing intermittent and it's sending a lot of stuff through the capture card. which then tries to get processed by the CPU, and we clearly have issues with that. So I'm hoping it's not as bad on the gameplay side. Like I said, it was during load scenes and things like that, so with luck it's not that bad. But again, proof
We
of
just
concept.
opened the way for the Empire.
Like that. There, dude.
Over there.
Oh. I'm not scared.
Let's take him out. Get in here.
Okay. What I am is getting really pissed off at these rocket guys. Oh, damn it. Push the wrong buttons.
Quick, help! Give me a stim. Help!
I use the force. Kiss my ass. Yeah, give me that echo.
Getting a strange feeling from this one. Ancient Zepho gathered here. I wonder why.
Alright. So, I think there's a couple things back this way. I know I was like, I'm not gonna 100% on this, but I got a little bit left. Looks like I'm at 3 hours. Is this a skunk link only or something? Oh, yeah, we don't want to go that way. Or maybe we do, don't know. Get there eventually. I know I was like, we'll stop in half an hour or when I finish the planet. I guess I've decided we're gonna go till I finish the planet. Alright, guess I'm going this way regardless. And since all these people have already respawned since the last time I was here, we'll go ahead and rest. See if there's something worth getting on the skill point tree. Oh yeah, we said we want our stims to do better, so we'll go through and do that. Like it when our stims do better. Because we're able to blow open the door now.
Get him. You got it. Got one. Whoa, watch it.
Okay, this is new. And not what I expected behind a door. Whew.
Wasn't expecting this.
Yeah, no, neither was I, right?
It's a giant Zepho statue. Kind of thought there would be Zepho stuff inside.
Yeah. Oh, BD, where you going, man? Oh. Little workbench. Upgrade.
Scomplink? Yeah, you're right. I think I could replace yours with this. Let's get you fixed up.
Oh, that's awesome. He gets his Scomplink fixed. Well, that'll open up a couple things.
Want to try it out?
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, little buddy. There's Stormtrooper. Yeah, scomplink that again for me, buddy.
Good work, BD1.
Oh, now I go back to later, Scout Commander.
What?
Zipline. Alright. Now.
Look out!
Stupid jazz rats. Sorry, that's totally Johnny Chiodini. Yeah. Oh. Oh, that's not cool. What the hell? So, I'm supposed to go here. Then here. Alright, then here. That's how we do this. My bad. That wall over here. Love the howling wind. Oh, I guess I could have gone the other way then. Oh, bad landing. That was not awesome. Ah, such a lie.
We have to stop him! It's just me now!
People have a tendency to forget that freeze is really an effective power. You get other powers, push and pull and things like that. Freeze really is good. Yeah, a lot more impressive than people tend to think. There was probably totally another way for me to do this, but that's fine. We're good.
Jedi, here? We can catch him still.
Nice.
I know I'll get you. You're not leaving here alive.
Oh, you got one.
Stim, BD1.
Oh, goody grass. It's very clearly a sturdy breed of lion.
You and me now, Jedi.
Yeah, after I killed your buddy, it was definitely you and me.
I know you're up there. I can't get a good hit.
I did?
Who's over there? Someone's down there.
You can't beat us.
Haven't you killed them all?
So am I really going to go the long way around? Seems like there should be such a sure way. But I guess that's the way. Alright. Hold on, there's something that says there's a circle over there. Let me check that out. Okay. Okay, we clearly need to find another way to go.
Some help here, BD1?
There, down there. Proceeding without range trooper contingent.
I got it.
Come on, don't let him get you.
So there's another way I'm supposed to go. It's over there. Oh. Well, that makes more longer sense.
Cal, we've got...
Hey, stop shooting the ship. Ow.
BD1, stim!
No. Just no. No, no, no. Alright.
Nice work out there, kid. Hey, you got some real moves on you. Just tell me that this visit wasn't for nothing.
I found the tomb of a Zepho sage. They definitely used the Force.
An advanced civilization of Force wielders who mysteriously vanished. No wonder Master Cordova became so obsessed with them. What else did you find?
Before they disappeared, the Zepho journeyed to the planet Kashyyyk. Cordova had a Wookiee friend named Tarful. Maybe we can find him.
Sheik, look, things are really bad down there. The Empire's muscling in on those Wookiees big time.
Then we better get ready for a fight.
Gains of a couple force
I think
powers.
this
and he gets
lifestyle
all
suits
kinds
you.
of cocky.
Fighting that walker seems to have made you more confident. So, how are you holding up?
And with the Force?
Yes, with the Force. I know you said it could be overwhelming.
Haven't gotten myself killed yet. Rather not talk about it.
Yeah, well, I understand. More than you realize.
Why'd you choose to stop using the Force?
When the Purge started, and our clone troops turned against us, my Padawan and I took several younglings and we went into hiding. But we didn't last long. Imperial Patrol was about to discover our location, so I tried to lure them away from my Padawan Trilla. She stayed behind with the younglings, but they caught me. And they tortured me. They wanted to know about the others and how many were left, but mostly they wanted to know about Cordova and where he went.
But you escaped.
Yeah. It was a prison riot. I saw my opportunity and
Never
I
do
took
explain what
it.
happened to Cordova. He's dead. That's all we get out of it.
But they almost
Maybe.
broke me. And I am not the same as I was, Cal.
Your Padawan. Did she survive?
No. But that's why we can't give up. We can't let the sacrifice of those closest to us be for nothing.
All right, and that's where we're going to end it off. Again, I think this was a really successful stream as far as the proof of concept goes. We did see a couple of hiccups, and I think we're starting to narrow down what it is that that causes them. Once again, I want to give a really big thanks and shout out to Admiral Paco. Thank you so much for coming in and joining me on the stream and interacting. It gave me a great chance to interact with chat and balance between, you know, gameplay and, you know, engaging with the audience. So thank you so much for coming in. Again, if you enjoyed this, please leave a comment down below for games that you think you'd want to try out or settings that you think might help improve the gameplay. What you think might have been the issues and the spikes. Were they that noticeable? Were they that bad? Things like that. So again, thanks so much for joining, and you all have a great night.